Okay, welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. This is your math class. We are continuing our quadratic equation, but this time around we are going to learn how to use our quadratic formula in solving our quadratic equation. So let us first of all write down this formula. So given as squared plus bs plus c equal to 0 such that a not equal to 0, x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac all over 2a. So this is the quadratic formula. Okay, this is quadratic formula, so we are going to use it to solve some of our problem. Remember, we got this quadratic formula from completing the square method. Okay, so this is just a formula gotten from completing the square method. So we're going to use this formula to solve some of the problems. Okay, the only task in the usage of this formula, or the only thing that is required of you when you want to use the formula, is being able to find the value of your ABC. So if you can be able to get the value of your ABC, then you can be able to use this formula. It's very simple. Okay, so I'm going to open up a new page so that we can, I hope you have copied this formula down. So you need to copy the formula down so that we can use it together. Okay, let me open up a new page. So let's take an example. Solve 3s squared plus 2s minus 1 equals to 0. So in this problem now, we need to identify our A, our B, and our C. So if you look at this, you notice that our A, comparing our general equation for quadratic, which is as squared plus bs plus c, you will notice that a is equal to 3, while b is equal to 2, and c equal to minus 1. So when you put this in the formula, s equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You will be having that s equals to minus b is what? 2. Okay, so let's clean that off. B is 2 plus or minus square root of 2 square minus 4 into a is 3, close bracket, open another bracket, minus 1. Okay, all over 2 into a is 3. So you can see the way I make use of brackets in putting I supposed to put bracket here. Now it's not like without the bracket that you are not going to get your answer, but the usage of brackets is going to make us to, or is going to prevent us from making unnecessary mistake which we shouldn't have. Okay, so it's best we make use of brackets. That will help us to get our value right. So if you open this one here, you have minus 2, and you have your plus or minus square root of, if you open this one, you have 4. Minus 4 times 3 is minus 12. Minus 12 times minus 1 is plus 12. All over 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so that will give you minus 2 plus or minus square root of 16 all over 6. So that will give you minus 2 plus or minus 4. Okay, let me partition our board so that we can be able to write freely. So let's partition our board here. Meanwhile, I need to clean this. Okay, so our S is going to give us minus 2 plus or minus 4 over 6. Now, square root of 4 is, square root of 16 is 4. So that's why we have minus 2 plus or minus 4 over 6. Okay, so now there is time for us to split this plus or minus. So that will give us that S equals to minus 2 plus 4 over 6, or S equals to minus 2 minus 4 all over 6. So this one is the plus, minus 2 plus 4 over 6, or S equals to minus 2 minus 4 over 6. So that will give us that S equals to minus 2 plus 4, that will give you 2 over 6, or S equals to, this one will give you minus 6 over 6. So this will give you 1 over 3, or S equal to minus 1. So you can see that the usage of the formula is one of the simplest method of solving quadratic equation. Okay, the usage of the formula is one of the easiest method, okay, of solving quadratic equations. So let's solve more problems. Let's solve more problems and see how that goes. So let's take number 2 now. Let's assume that I have s squared minus 7s plus 2 equals to 0. So what am I going to do? First of all, I need to list out the value of my a. So the value of my a, which is the coefficient of s squared, is 1, and b, which is the coefficient of x, is minus 7, and c, which is the constant, is 2. So using x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we are going to have that our s equals to minus, open bracket, minus 7 plus or minus square root of, open bracket, minus 7 square minus 4a is 1 and b is minus 7. So, okay, so we have 2 into 1. So that will give you, here I have 7 plus or minus square root of, minus 7 square will give me 49, minus 4 times 1 will give me minus 4. Minus 4 times minus 7 will give me plus 28. All over 2 times 1 will give me 2. So the next thing I have there is 7 plus or minus square root of 49 plus 28. 49 plus 28 will give us 77. Okay, 49 plus 28 will give us 77 all over 2. So let's come here and finish that. So x will give us 7 plus or minus 77, square root of 77 over 2. So when you separate this plus or minus, you have that s equals to 7 plus square root of 77 over 2, or that s equals to 7 minus square root of 77 over 2. So if you can leave your answer like this, if you are to leave your answer in short form, or you can as well use your calculator to find the value of this and find the value of this. Okay. So if you use your calculator to simplify this or to calculate this, this is what you're going to have. And if you do this one also, this is what you're going to have. So this is your answer, whichever format that you are required to leave your answer. Okay, so let's have one more example on this. Let's have one more example of this. So you can be given a problem that that is not too friendly. Let's say 1 over 2s squared minus 7 over 5s plus 2 over 5, okay, equals to 0. So let's assume that we have a quadratic equation that is not too friendly as this nature. So it is not a problem. All we need to do is to be careful while solving. So first of all, identify your a. Your a is 1 over 2. Your b is equals to minus 7 over 5, and your C equals to 2 over 5. So with that now, we still use our formula S equals to minus B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. So you input all your variable, all your numbers, which is A, B, and C. You put them in the formula. So that will give you that S is equal to minus B is what? Minus 7 over 5 plus or minus square root of B square is minus 7 over 5 square minus 4 into A is 1 over 2 and C is 2 over 5. Okay, all over 2 into A is 1 over 2. So all you need to do is to do your little arithmetic. Okay, so that will give us 7 over 5 plus or minus square root of 49 over 25. That's when minus 7 gets a square, which is 49, and 5 gets a square, which is 25. Minus, when you multiply 4 times 1 over 2 times 2 over 5. 2 here will cancel out 2 here. So we have 1 here, we have 1 here. 4 times 1 will give you 4, and 5 times 1 will give you 5. So we have 4 over 5. So putting it here, so minus 4 over 5. So 2 times 1 over 2, that will give you 1. So let's come over here and finish that up. So I will have my S equals to 7 over 5 plus or minus square root of, when you take LCM of this, you are going to have 25. So 25 divided by 25, I will have 1. 1 times 49, I will have 49. Minus 25 divided by 5, I will have 5. 5 times this will give me 20. Okay, so I'll have my S equals to 7 over 5 plus or minus square root of 29 over 25. Okay, so with that now, I'll have s equals to 7 over 5 plus or minus square root of 29 over 25. Oh, when you take square root of square root of 5, square root of 25, we'll get 5. So that will give you that s equals to 7 plus or minus square root of 29 all over 5. And when you separate your plus or minus, you are going to have 7 plus square root of 29 over 5, or 7 minus square root of 29 over 5. You can still get your answer in fraction. Okay, so when you solve this one out, you are going to have 2.477, or when you use your calculator to do this one, you are going to have 0.322. So you can see the three examples which we have solved so far. So it will help you to understand how to make use of quadratic formula in solving quadratic equation. Okay, so I will see you in the next video, and please subscribe, share our video, and also like our video. Thank you very much.